So, funny thing. I've been streaming for an hour and haven't been recording or actually streaming for an hour. So this is fun.
What is it?
A substitution cipher. The Germans used them in the war. These are cipher rings.
You know what to do with them?
Maybe. I used them in OCS. These first letters are the cipher key. The rest of the message should align itself.
H equals E. Okay, so alright, so H B. I'm looking at this backwards. That's the question. Oh. Yes. Oh, B. Oh, oh. G. Okay. Q. B.
It's an address. 133 North Vermont Avenue. Any ideas, Herschel?
None that I care to utter for public consumption.
No good to me.
Oh. I just picked up an arm.
That's it, Mr. Mayor. We're wrapped.
Well, good. Thank you very much, son. You think it went okay?
Couple of hiccups, sir, but that's to be expected. Nobody's ever done this before. We'll get better with practice.
That maybe goes for me too, son. Should have played it a little more somber. What do you think, son?
No, Mr. Mayor. You came across as, very resolute.
Wow. Oh my god.
Find anything interesting?
Interesting is not really a word I'd use.
I'm Fred Nicholson.
This is your place?
What's left of it? 32 years of work up in smoke.
Literally.
Can you tell us what happened here?
Our chief chemist, Harold McClellan, was using this area to test the new process.
And what exactly is this new process?
That's classified information, son.
A lot of people died here, Mr. Nicholson. I'm prepared to go to the press and tell them it was your fault. What is the new process?
A way to chemically polish aluminum. It's traditionally done by hand. It's extremely labor intensive. The process could be worth millions.
Who is Tomoko Akamoto?
Dr. McClellan's personal assistant. She came highly recommended.
What about the spy camera?
Akamoto was involved in industrial espionage. Was she working for you or for a foreign government?
That's a ridiculous assertion. How can you possibly say she was a spy?
How many of your other employees carry spy cameras in their handbags?
Oh, Jesus, Mary and Joseph, she was selling me out.
If she wasn't a foreign spy, who could she have been working for?
There could be other plating companies, but the big customers for the process are the aircraft manufacturers. Lockheed, Boeing, Hughes, North American.
And where's the camera?
What can you tell us about McClellan?
A brilliant chemist. He approached me a few months ago with the idea for the new process.
What?
So no one has ever done this before?
No, but it's legitimate research.
So you thought McClellan could do what no one else could do. You were prepared to take that risk.
Look, he was a trained chemist, and his ideas could revolutionize electroplating.
And you would be rich.
I'm a businessman. What's wrong with turning a buck?
You blew up 6 blocks. God knows how many people are dead.
I regret that.
That's laudable.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Nicholson. Can you send us Dr. McClellan
I
and
will
Miss
have to go
Akamoto's
back and play
personnel
the
files?
chapters
I
that
will
didn't
if
end up
I can
streaming or
find
recording.
them.
By the way, we also found the collar of a shirt. It has a laundry tag.
They're likely to be Dr. McClellan. The majority of people who worked here don't use a laundry service.
Corporate. Alright, I saw there was a it's probably around the corner now. 6 blocks. tell I'm not quite up to snuff. Oh, there it is. Over the fact that I was streaming for an hour without actually streaming.
Detective Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you speak to someone at the Army Air Force Base for me, please?
Of course, Detective.
Tell them I have what I believe is an aircraft part. It's polished metal, light for its size, and it looks like a cone of some sort. It's stamped on the inside. P&W Wasp Major R4360.
I'll get back to you, Detective, when you check in for messages. Anything else?
I need an address for Superior Laundry Services.
Closest store to your location is in Wilshire, 4766 Melrose Avenue.
Thanks for your help.
Oh, we gotta get down. Just as fast as we can. Not gonna hold the other guys here. Trying to get to the crime scene right away. We jump into the car and we race on. I have no idea how to finish that. Sorry.
Can you drive to this one?
And where exactly are we going?
That is a great question. Hopefully. Side quest. I see no side quest, however. Sad panda.
You can drive.
All right. Where to? You think McClellan went up in smoke? Or is he still alive?
You could ask the same question about Tomoko Akamoto.
I guess you could. You got an answer?
Not yet. But I'm working on it.
Laundromat.
Are you drunk, mister? Or are you just cracked?
What do you need?
Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. We have one of your laundry tags. Can you tell us who it might belong to?
Are you kidding? I got work to do, Mac. Here's the customer book. Knock yourself out.
Number was, J2620, Cole.
Who is Hangstrom?
Could be someone else from the factory. Does he have an address?
No. Dead end. Thank you for all your help, sir.
I don't recognize any of the other names. Why is there a phone in the middle of the laundromat like that?
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for an Oscar Hangstrom.
Checking. No residential listing for anyone by that name, Detective. Sorry.
Thank you.
Well, now do we have a street crime? No. No, wrong button.
You're behind the wheel.
So where do you want to go?
Can't believe how much of a dumbass I was. Forgot to hit the record button and the stream button. I blame the fact that I'm still recovering from surgery and COVID. But I did have my post-op yesterday, and the surgeon says that I'm healing up nice, and that after today I can resume normal activities as told.
Well, well. Why the cloak and dagger routine, Miss Akamoto?
Well, somebody's already been here.
Somebody turned the place over. Better watch your step.
Shit.
Do you think I could fit in there? I couldn't fit in there.
I'd like to think you would have had something more to say about getting shoved in a fridge, Herschel.
And my daughter tested negative for COVID yesterday. So, pretty sure that means we are...
One to the head, one to the heart. Point blank.
Mr. John Doe.
You know what this is, Biggs?
Sure. That apartment gives you one of those when you retire.
Looks like a doll. Hey, look. It's that stupid liquor.
Nothing significant.
Is there anything else here? Blood spatter. That's where the guy was shot. There's the other.
Looks like we have a match.
Oh.
Interesting dame, this Sakamoto. What is it exactly?
Microfilm. A document shrunk to the size of your thumbnail.
Broad must have amazing eyesight.
Doesn't tell me anything. On Jeans Lindbergh. Very expensive watch. Favored by flyboys. I always wanted one as a kid.
That's funny. As a kid, all I wanted was some food on the table.
Well, Herschel,
doubt it. Could be a class ring.
Biggs, page 525. I'll need a couple of black and whites at 133 North Vermont Avenue, Wilshire. We'll need an ambulance in the corner. And probably a team from technical services as well.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Detective Phelps, badge 1247. Messages, please.
You need to call Ray Pinker urgently.
Can you put me through?
It's ringing now.
We're on our way in.
Nix that. I got a message from Lindbergh Field. An airplane tech there identified your part.
What is it?
He said it was a prop spinner from either a Corsair or a B-50.
A what?
Fits over the center of the propeller and protects the pitch gearing.
So it's a military part.
Could be, but get this. The Spruce Goose runs 8 Wasp R-4360s. I think you better get over there and check it out.
Isn't that the
We're
plane
on
that
it.
never actually flew? Do we have a street crime yet? No. Fuck. I'm pretty sure there's still a couple I need. Oh, too far.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
And where exactly are we going?
This is a military project, gentlemen. Can you state your business?
Detectives, Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. We're investigating the explosion. We have reason to believe there may be a link to Hughes' aircraft.
I'm sorry, I can't help you there, detective. Without authorization from military HQ, you won't be allowed onto this facility.
What seems to be the problem, gentlemen? Hey, Biggs. You're not still with the LAPD.
Afraid so, Mapes. Can you help us out here?
Sure. What seems to be the problem?
We're working the big explosion at the electroplating plant. We found a part there that belongs to one of your planes.
I work head of security for Mr. Hughes now. I'll take full responsibility. I'm sure we can clear this up. Follow me. It's the big hangar. You can't miss it.
That is a really spiffy looking
Who
car.
is Mapes, and what's his connection to Howard Hughes?
Vernon Mapes used to work Advice. Word is he runs fuck pads for Hughes' starlets.
A pimp. Earl and Mapes would seem.
Mapes was the role model for creeps like Earl.
Follow me.
Good day, miss. Can that thing really fly?
Mr. Hughes believes so. Amazing, isn't she?
So, this is the Spruce Goose.
Jesus Christ, Biggs, you want to get me fired? Mr. Hughes hates that fucking name. It's the H4 Hercules to you.
You mind answering a few questions, Mr. Mapes?
Call me Vernon, kid. Fire away.
Do you know anything about the explosion that happened at Nicholson Electroplating this morning?
No more than anyone else. Heard the boom while I was shaving. Almost shit my pants. Thought it was Pearl all over again.
Asshole.
But you had no personal contact with any of the employees. And you have no idea what caused the explosion.
I'm in security. I handle Mr. Hughes' personal interests, if you get my meaning. I'm not directly involved in manufacturing.
Okay. What about...
Do you know Tomoko Akamoto?
Never heard of the broad. Why?
And how'd you know it was a broad?
You don't happen to wear an LAPD tie pin, do you, Mapes?
Sometimes. I have a couple of them from my days on the force.
Why didn't you go with the...
Do you know the
How
chief
do you know
chemist
she was
at
broad?
Nicholson Electroplating, a Harold McClellan?
I've heard of the guy. He was pitching some fancy process to the company.
Yeah, propeller?
We know that you were sending parts to Nicholson for testing. Question is, whether you were going through Nicholson or cutting your own deal with McClellan.
Interesting theory, kid. How you gonna prove any of that?
We found a prop spinner in the wreckage. We believe it belongs to this aircraft.
We sent them some aluminum parts to test. Howard and the Boffins were interested in this guy McClellan's theories. McClellan was cutting out Nicholson. That's not our problem.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Mapes. Do you mind if we have a look around while we're here?
Sure. Knock yourself out.
You want to take a look inside her? Can't hurt.
McClellan's process was going to replace all this.
Before we go on the plane, I want to look at everything else. Because that's what I do. I avoid the main quest line, if at all possible, for as long as possible. Why? Seems like a good idea at the time. Ooh, we're going up. We're going up. But the gold doorknobs mean I should be able to open the doors. So I guess I'm not allowed in there yet.
Is that a Pratt & Whitney 4360?
Sure is. You know your motors.
Do you mind if I take a look at the prop spinner?
We're getting her ready for sea trials, so be quick about it.
What is the oily covering on the metal?
We coat the aluminum parts in linseed oil to preserve it from oxidization.
Cool.
Looks like Mapes' office is in the far corner. Let's go see what he's hiding.
Nope, not down. Nope, go up the stairs. You gonna let me in now? Ooh.
Seems irrelevant.
Bullshit, we just had a pilot. who was shot once in the head,
Optimistic, Cole.
once in the heart. That's completely legit.
That is Marie the Body McDonald.
Does Hughes have her on contract to RKO?
Yeah, I bet he does.
Something 2nd Street.
Not much help. Don't think this is anything.
Let's see if we can get into those offices. They said it was in the far corner. No. Okay, fine. Go look in the plane. Since we haven't done that yet.
Latitude 24 degrees, 15 minutes north. Longitude 76 degrees, 0 minutes west. (76 degrees west). 24 degrees, 15 minutes north. (76 degrees west). 24 degrees, 15. Let's see where this is exactly. The Bahamas. Somebody's already got their maiden flight planned.
Again, really cool way to do things. Where's my guy?
Thanks for the tour, Mapes.
Always happy to help the department. Hey, don't I know your face from the papers? You're the cop that's stripping that German broad.
Nah, I think you got the wrong guy, Vernon. Let's see what Pinker has for us. He's probably done tinkering with that camera by now.
I want to sit in the car.
How are we gonna look getting around in this thing, Cole?
Apparently, I've already sat in one of them. Alright. So, do we have.
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
So McClellan was selling his new process to Hughes and cutting out Nicholson.
Looks that way. But this would never go all the way up to Hughes. You would have middlemen dealing with stuff like this.
Someone like Mapes?
The word middleman was invented for guys like Mapes.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got...
Any messages for me, Hopkins?
Not many you'd want to hear. Newspapers wanting interviews and rookies cussing you out, mostly.
Nothing else.
Pinker wants you in tech services. Maybe you'll be more popular downstairs.
Hey, Cole. You're not winning any popularity contests upstairs, you know.
Where do you stand?
I think you're a good cop, but I try and stay out of politics.
Everybody tries to stay out of politics, Ray.
Well, don't quote me on it, but I'm hoping that Parker will get the job and clean this place up. I have your photographs. You can use the magnifier. There's quite a lot of detail.
Very funny.
I think you're right, Ray. We have our man. You take a nice photo, Phelps.
That's fantastic.
The Ring and the Watch are a match for our John Doe. He's obviously the competitive bid. Can you get this over to Lockheed so we can get a name for this guy?
It's already on its way.
Howard Hughes, millionaire, industrialist, aviator, and playboy, and Vernon Mapes, ex-dirty cop and business fixer. I found a similar tie pin along with a dead guy in a fridge. Excellent photography, Tomoko. So Tomoko had the goods on McClellan. Too bad they blew the place to hell.
I was door knocking all morning, but I got to make in the car in the end.
Is this McClellan? Can anyone make out the street number behind him?
Are you kidding? With my eyesight?
Hey, I gave his wife a tap. He said all's fair in love and war.
Cole, can you help me with a little experiment? Use the eyedropper in front of you. One drop from each of the bottles on the desk. Place the drops in the Petri dish.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45.
Oh my God, did you see
I
it?
want to stop him with one round.
Oop, shit. The coroner gets ducked behind the desk. Boom.
It's okay, guys. Just a little experiment.
Can you guys knock it off? Everyone's still jumping from that bang this morning.
Very funny, Ray. You just took a couple years off my life expectancy.
Did the same trick to me about an hour ago.
So that was the stuff that caused the explosion.
I think so. Acetic anhydride is almost as explosive as nitro, and when mixed with perchloric acid, it's very
Right.
unstable. It needs to be cooled constantly. We used linseed oil, but you could add any organic compound to trigger an explosion.
3 little drops.
Yeah, and they were using 100-gallon vats.
Oh God, dude.
I need a drink. I got the jitters again.
Thanks, asshole. Now what? Wrong button. Well, maybe. No. Damn it. Wrong button.
Grown men playing at being boys.
There's our car.
Can you drive to this one?
Oh shit.
This place stinks of petroleum.
Avgas, if I'm not mistaken. It's all around the floor.
Passport or... Oscar.
Hangstrom and McClellan are the same man.
And they have a child.
Hangstrom is flying today on TWA.
Angstrom is dead, Cole. Why leave your ticket behind?
Mapes is cleaning up.
The gas, Cole, the gas! We gotta get out of here right now! Look, by the stove! Shoot the gas line, Cole, we're out of here!
Shit, really hurts.
Get out.
Fuck.
Babes.
There you are, shitheel. Come on, he's not getting away from us.
Oh, no.
I need to be closer, Phelps.
Dude. The fact that I have made it this far.
Smash the son of a bitch's rear wheels.
Oh, and there's fuck. Out of my way, people. I do not want to injure you. Where did he go? There he is. Ah! Oh, shit. Ah!
Shit. You security men, Cole. Stay on mates. Knock them off the road if you have to, but stay on that fucker. Okay. One traffic stop coming up. Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
I'm trying, motherfucker.
Step on it, huh? Get me just a little closer. Lay into his wheel well. Come on.
Oh, fuck. I'm still going. I wonder how much longer before the game gets, you know, tired of me going.
No, it's not the time to play around.
I'm not. Who the fuck do you think is playing, man? I was doing so well.
Stop right there. Get out of the car slowly. Final warning round.
We're gonna have to go through all the security men first. I hope you're ready for a fight,
Aim
Cole.
at the tires.
Someone said to kill them all.
Stay down.
Time to move up.
You're fucking... Find some cover.
No, no, I like to just,
We gotta get these guys.
fuck. Oh, that doesn't help me. Come on. Pop goes a wheel.
You're brave for a dead man.
What? Okay, thanks for that.
Stay in cover.
No.
This one's got your name on it. Forward.
Stay in cover.
Pop this motherfucker.
Get in cover.
Time to move up.
Not just you.
You're pretty brave for a kid. Ow!
I'm sorry, what?
He wants to play cat and mouse? Fine. Let's go and get his ass.
Anybody else? Come on.
I'm covering you.
I know.
You're covered. There. Somebody tag that son of a bitch.
I'm sorry, what?
I got you.
Find some cover.
Come on, you fuckers. Let's play a game.
I'm covering you.
Gotta get closer. Come on. No, no.
Really
Get,
hurts.
oh, yeah, it does. Get down.
This is worse than a war zone. Can't drop.
What are you doing? Do you not understand how cover works?
Shit, really hurts.
Kill them all. Sin couldn't be here today, so I am definitely channeling for him.
You're gonna have to explain this to me again. So the guy at the chemical plant, he's planning on selling his magic formula to another company and skipping town with his assistant, but he blows himself up before he can manage it. So why the dead body in the refrigerator?
Mapes, Captain. He was eliminating all competitors for the process. When it went bang, he burnt down the apartment to remove all connection between Hughes and the plant.
Mapes, right. I remember Vernon Mapes. The guy had good, honest cops hanging their heads in shame. Glad he's finally out of commission. I don't know if it'll do you any good, Phelps, but between the spruce goose and half the city exploding, you might just have made the case of the decade.
Yay. Missed a clue. Oh, that's a lot of vehicle damage and a lot of city damage.
Good morning, Doctor.
And a good morning to you too, Elsa. You look radiant.
Thank you, Doctor.
We haven't been seeing much of you lately, Elsa. You've been missing appointments.
I'm sorry, Doctor. I've been feeling much better.
That's very good to hear. And what has brought about this improvement?
It's the new man in my life. He's convinced me to fight my addiction.
Ah, the policeman from the newspapers. How has he coped with his fall from grace?
He can finally see things from a human perspective, rather than the ivory tower he created for himself. It's making him stronger. It's making me stronger helping him.
You wouldn't make a bad analyst yourself, Elsa. Should we swap seats?
We're both finding we have a lot to live up to.
And what is that?
In my case, Lou. He went through hell along with me and still came out smiling. In Cole's case, his friend, Jack Kelso.
Kelso?
You've heard of him?
No, I just like the sound of his name.
Cole and Jack are working on a case together.
Is Jack a policeman too?
No, he works for the district attorney.
What?
He's a special investigator. I thought you didn't know him.
I have never met the gentleman in question.
He has been looking into Lou's case. Cole thinks it might be linked to some fires he's investigating. You look pale, Doctor.
It's cold in here, Elsa. I think I'll close the window. Why are you looking at me like that, Elsa?
You arranged for Lou to work at Elysian Fields, Doctor.
Your fears are unfounded. I meet many people in my line of work. There are many ways that people can be helped. Finding them work is just one of them.
I don't believe you, Doctor. I've seen you with Monroe at the club.
I'm sorry that you have come to that conclusion, Elsa.
Yep.
I've always so enjoyed our conversations. I can see your future, Elsa. And Cole, the policeman. And Jack, the investigator. It's an unfortunate and grisly end.
I've come to help you, Doctor. To help you cross over. All your sins will be forgiven in the next life.
Do you know how much strength it actually takes to strangle somebody manually? As in with no ligature or anything? It's a lot.
It's got to be one of these places. The arsonist's a bug sprayer. He must have worked at one of these joints.
Well, we'll start at the top of the list.
Please don't
cold dead in the market. He's stone cold dead.
Help you?
How many guys you have working here, Pop?
Who's asking, son?
It could be official or unofficial. Depends on how you want to play it.
You should get to a hospital, son. That arm of yours appears to be letting in daylight.
Save the pity for the other guys. They're the ones who need it. I'm looking for a big cowboy who works pest control. Does he work here?
We don't have anyone like that here.
You sure? I'm not the type of guy you want coming back.
Yeah, I'm sure.
What have you got?
Looks like a drug overdose.
Get away from him, Phelps. This is my case.
Shut your fucking mouth. Since when does a bagman work a case?
I knew this creep was in on the morphine heist. Victim of his own product.
Hey, detective! Can we back it off a notch? This is getting out of hand.
A time to talk and a time to shut up. Now is the time to be quiet, son.
Courtney Sheldon was a corpsman, Roy. He served his country. He went out with a medical kit and an Army 45 into places that made the Valley of Death look like a picnic. He was either naive enough or dumb enough to get involved in the Suburban Redevelopment Fund, along with the mayor, the DA, Monroe, and a certain crooked cop. He was involved in the morphine heist, but he has a puncture wound in his jugular, which makes this a murder case. He was a better man than you'll ever know. You say one more word about him and I will blow your fucking head off!
You finally lost it, partner.
I have a pretty good idea why Sheldon is dead. And I know about Monroe. Your vast, corrupt future is draining away as we speak.
I got better things to do than argue the rub with you.
Stay with him until the coroner gets here. Make sure technical services bags the evidence. If you let this creep anywhere near it, I'll come looking for you.
Yes, sir.
You know, Phelps, you're not the worst asshole going round.
Thanks, Herschel.
Fuck yeah. Give Roy a taste of dislike that man. Okay, so not here. Ooh, what's this? Can I sit in it? I can. Is it one of the cars I need? It is not. Oh, it is. Sweet. Alright, so this button. Next. Oh.
Welcome to Nuclear. What can I do you for?
I work for the DA. I need to speak with an exterminator, big guy with a cowboy accent.
We have only 3 people work here. Me and 2 Mexicans. They're both on the scrawny side.
Thanks for your help.
Alright. That was more than a little simple. Okay. Wrong button. Westlake. Yeah.
Will you look at this clown?
I'm not wearing makeup or funny shoes. Thanks.
I work for the DA. I'm looking for a big cowboy, does extermination. Anyone like that working here?
Well, I wouldn't want to get anyone into any trouble.
We could do this the hard way. An address?
Yeah, he lives in a bunkhouse on the remains of the old Rancho Rincon.
Thanks.
Ooh.
Cole, you made it.
What's this got to do with me, Rusty?
Dr. Fontaine, prominent shrink, dead in his patient's room. Spine snapped like a twig. The suspect is one of his mental patients.
I've met Fontaine.
His last patient was Elsa Lickman, Cole. She's missing. Nurse said that she saw some big Boris Karloff type carry her out of here.
The best thing that you can do to help me, Rusty, is let me take a look around.
Sure thing, Cole. This way.
Not sure this means much.
Well, that was fun.
Looks like Fontaine has finally dispensed his last treatment.
It's glitchy as fuck. That's what that is.
Take your time. I'll give you and the doctor some privacy.
Thanks, Rusty. Ancient thorough surfing gather these families and residents know their crimes straight by our location.
Monroe wasn't happy. People started dying and it attracted attention. He and the doctor lost control.
Case of sharecrop farming family field harvest during the Dust Bowls of the 30s led the family being evicted and took the journey west to California. Subject's mother and younger brother both died of starvation along the road. Father found work as a stuntman in Roach Project Cowboy films. The subject was urged to pursue the same career, but a naturally reserved disposition and physical awkwardness made this difficult. Trained as a gas fitter and showed some mechanical aptitude, but was drafted into the Marines at the outbreak of war. Served as a redacted until an incident redacted. Subject's father died in November 45. Subject returned from service to live alone on the property father and son once shared. Nature of disorders when referred to this physician. The subject was suffering from an acute case of battle fatigue manifested in sensory flashbacks, disturbed attention, and sleep disturbance. Subject describes symptoms such as vision impairment, headache, tachypnea, tachycardia, and excessive sweating. Subjects experience phantom physical sensations when in a wakeful state. Tense nightmares when sleeping. PTSD. The subject was unable to disassociate memory from reality, frequently regressing to the trauma of redacted. During early diagnostic sessions, the subject admitted to feeling a morbid fear of and deep fascination with fire. Conclusions. Determination was made the subject has entered an advanced state of catatonia, which cannot be overcome by psychotherapy only. History. Subject began a course of drug treatment in conjunction with clinical hypnotherapy sessions. Sessions were initially scheduled once every 2 weeks. Morphine, redacted cc's in doses redacted, was administered to counteract symptoms of anxiety, while hypnotic induction and verbal suggestion techniques were applied. Treatment was initially ineffective. Subject reported no change in the frequency or severity of flashback episodes and headaches. Additional sessions were scheduled in 2-hour blocks to allow deeper sedation, morphine to date. Redacted CC in doses redacted, and increased responsiveness. Began to experience diminished physical symptoms, but became highly susceptible to suggestion and ideation. As a result, subject was kept at this physician's clinic more frequently in order to prevent him harming himself or others. Additional medication was prescribed and sessions were scheduled once every 3 to 4 days. Catharsis exercises were undertaken where the subject redacted in a controlled environment and redacted reported conflict between the feelings of hopelessness and feelings of serenity brought on by volunteer work undertaken on this physician's behalf. Prognosis: subject is fighting persistent delusions and paranoid schizoid tendencies and managing with the help of drug treatment and therapy to keep them at bay. However, it is the opinion of this physician that any relaxation of these treatments would be dangerous. The subject could, without continued guidance, slip back into the clutch of his many demons and enter a new antisocial state of psychopathy. Wait, nope. Yes, we gotta go all the way to the bottom. Alright.
That goddamn pet lunatic of yours is burning down our houses.
Keep your voice down, Leland. Control is of the essence.
Keep a voice down? You know how much these sons of bitches charge for lunch? Fuck them!
Leland, we will not solve our problems by announcing them to the general public. We only speed ourselves on our way to the gallows.
He's your imbecile, Harlan. Get him under control or get rid of him.
Speaking of which, I've had to dispose of our young medical student.
What? You certainly are a cold character, Harlan.
He has a friend called Kelso who knows all about the development on Normandy Avenue.
I know about Kelso.
And you thought it unimportant to inform me.
I thought I could take care of it.
And have you?
No, I haven't.
Kelso works for Benson. Is he reliable?
No, he's totally unreliable. But he has so many pernicious habits, he's got nowhere to run.
Can you take care of Kelso?
Don't push me, Harlan. Get rid of the fruitcake. It's no longer necessary. I'll take care of Jack Kelso.
Oh, yeah, you did a real good job of that, sir.
Good doctor has been marking this map. Edgewood Grove, McCarthy Vista, Crescent Heights, Rancho Escondido. Do those names mean anything to you, Herschel?
Yeah. How come?
New houses all being built in the path of the freeway? So much for your foresight, Doctor.
Destroyed by a monster of your own creation, Dr. Fontaine.
I've heard that story somewhere before.
Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. I don't know if I've ever said it. Don't know if it's let me. It won't. Missing something.
Fontaine was having the houses burned for Monroe.
Maybe that's it. Right. There we go.
Jack was wrong. It's not about insurance, it's about eminent domain.
What are you talking about, Cole?
The government reclaims the land in the path of the freeway and pays the improved value of the land with the new houses sitting on it.
What about the stiffs who paid their deposits?
Worst case, they get their money back. But the syndicate pockets millions on the improved value of the land.
So where does Jack's boss come into it?
He's the key. He carries the insurance. The insurance proves how much the houses are worth.
And they're worth nothing?
Firewood, all of them.
That's about as neat a scam as you can imagine. How are we going to prove any of this, Cole? Doctor's dead. Monroe nearly bled to death. If they get Jack...
We need the firebug. The Okie cowboy. Get him, get Elsa. Get him, get all of them.
See a light on. A couple of them.
Guess nobody's home.
That's somebody's home. 'Cause you don't have a fire burning in the fireplace. With anybody to make sure that it's not gonna,
Most guys bring home a 45 or an M1. This is pretty extreme.
He was the firebug that went into the caves. Wasn't he? On Cole's orders.
Quite a flock you got here, kid. The river tunnels. This guy's a tunnel rat. A strange obsession. I know those faces. Jesus Christ, I know every one of them. Oh my God, Ira. You poor backwards son of a bitch. Peterson, I'm going to need some help. I've got Monroe, Fontaine, and all the others. It's all tied up nicely. It goes all the way to the top. Meet me at the LA River Tunnel entrance just north of the First Street Bridge in half an hour. Don't ask questions. Just be there. This is DA's investigator Jack Kelso. I have an urgent radio message for Detective Cole Phelps.
KGPL calling car 11K, 11 King, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
11K, see the man. A 207 just occurred on the spillway north of the 1st Street Bridge. DA's investigator Jack Kelso reports a kidnapping suspect outstanding in the LA River tunnel system with a hostage. 11K, handle
Roger
code
that.
3.
The hell is Jack playing at? Like a suicide note. Half the LAPD will be down there hunting for him.
We need to get there first.
All units on all frequencies stand by. Car 86 Adam is in pursuit of suspect vehicle heading southwest on Sunset Boulevard. Suspect vehicle belonging to Jack Kelso, described as a Navy Chevrolet Fleetline. License number 4, William 0286. Car 86 Adam is in pursuit.
They picked up his car. He'll need help to make it to the river.
Oh, hell. More drama.
That's Kelso's car.
Oh, God.
All units, Chief Laurel reports that the suspect is armed and extremely dangerous. Repeat, extremely dangerous. Suspect vehicle to be disabled immediately. If necessary, use of deadly force is authorized.
Smash the son of a bitch's rear wheels.
On 5th Street. Repeat, the Chevy Fleetline navy blue. Westbound on 5th Street.
Jesus Christ. How many cops do these guys own?
All units, we have a new suspect vehicle. It is shop number 13516. Repeating, shop 13516 is a second suspect vehicle, described as a green Hudson Commodore, licensed 3 Sam 0102.
That's us.
Reported to be aiding suspect Jack Kelso. Use caution and continue pursuit. All units, stand by for further.
All units, suspect vehicle sighted heading northeast toward 3rd Street on the embankment between 3rd and 4th. All units, suspect vehicle is now northbound on Los Angeles, passing 2nd Street. Car 66 Adam, 77 Adam, go to 1st and Alameda. Car 19 William, go to 1st and Vignes. Repeat, 1st and Vignes. Units to handle, identify code 3.
All units, further to the second suspect vehicle, shop 13516. Chief Laurel has authorized the use of deadly force. Repeat, use of deadly force is authorized in this.
My bad driving. Now it helps. Jesus. Where you going, dude? Authorization of deadly force. Did we make it? We made it!
Who is this guy? Peterson, assistant DA.
What's he doing?
He's here to cover our backs.
I'm going in there, Jack.
No one's trying to stop you. I found this at the ranch house. He's marked his routes. I'll go in here. Cole, you take the next entrance. Biggs, I need you to take the car and cover this spot here. I think that's his fail-safe exit. Cole, he's one of ours.
What are you talking about?
Right where you are!
Got it?
Got it.
Peterson, you want to be DA? We'll earn your salt.
So, Kelso is your boy, Peterson? And working with Phelps? A handy lad, that Kelso.
Yes, he is, Chief. You can't imagine what those two have uncovered. It could go all the way to the top. I hope you won't be implicated.
So, you're the new broom, Peterson?
Looks like it.
And you think he'll make it out of there alive?
I think he might. He's a difficult boy to get rid of.
All right, Peterson. I'm listening. What's your offer?
Oh, no. Who says we offer it? Shit.
You can walk. the guns!
I got you now, motherfucker!
Who's got who, bitch?
You're fucking toast!
Keep on going, Jack.
As soon as I can see a fucker.
Eyes open. He's around here somewhere.
No shit, Sherlock.
I got you now, motherfucker!
Like hell you do.
Left a slug in this
You
one
want
over
me?
here.
You got me.
Hell yeah.
He's there, right there! Kill him!
A little bit. Okay, so. Go this way.
Christ. Just missed.
There's a weapon here? Nope.
Eyes open. He's around here somewhere. There! Somebody tag that son of a bitch!
Throw out the guns!
You're pretty brave for a dead man.
I'm sorry, what? Jeez. Thanks.
There! Somebody tag that son of a bitch!
I'm sorry, what? I don't think I heard you right.
You want me? You got me.
As soon as he pokes his head out, we'll step on it.
That's it. Out of ammo. You're surrounded and your buddies are dead.
Soon as he pokes his head out, we step on it.
There! Somebody tag that son of a bitch, will ya?
You can walk out of here or go out in a box. Your choice.
No, he's there, right there. Kill him.
How do I get through?
This is what I'm good at.
There. Light him up. As soon as he pokes his head out, we'll step on it.
I am missing something.
Throw out the guns.
This one's got your name on it.
You want me? You got
You motherfucker.
Kill them all. Why, yes, I will take this one. Now what?
The water's rising.
You fucking
Fuck. That's two.
Eyes open. He's around here somewhere.
That's it. Out of ammo.
There. Light him up.
How long do you think you can hold out?
As soon as he pokes his head out, we'll step on it.
Keep on going, Jack.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Oh.
The water's rising.
Hey, look who's bleeding.
Look who's burning. Where's my up? Come on. Come on. All right, there we go. He's on the wrong side of the river. Oh. Three.
Throw out the gun. Step on it.
Eyes open. He's around here somewhere.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Catch a bullet, you son of a bitch!
You're pretty brave for a dead man.
You want me? You got me.
This one's got your name on it.
Oh no. We're gonna set some shit on fire.
The water's rising. You can walk out of here.
Fuck. 4. No. I want to set shit on fire.
He's around here somewhere.
That's it. Out of ammo. Throw out the guns.
Lost my hat.
This one's got your name on it.
doesn't show up until in the water. Alright.
The water's rising. You can walk out of here or go out in a box. Your choice.
You're fucking toast!
No, that would be you. I'm not the one on fire. So that goes down. Oh! That's not the way to go.
Are you okay, Princess?
I felt better. He saved me from the doctor.
Hi, Tex. Do you remember me?
I'm not sure that I do. Have you come here to kill her?
Why would I do that, soldier?
Isn't that why you're all here?
I'm here to get her out.
Her, but not me. You haven't come for me.
No, not you. It ends here.
You were with the 6th on Sugarloaf, weren't you?
I was?
And Naha?
Yes, I was.
You're Sergeant Jack Kelso, aren't you? Where's your uniform, Sarge?
At home in my locker, Hogaboom. War's over, soldier.
I know that, Sarge. I'm fighting a different kind of war. I fight for God now.
We all fight for God, Ira.
In our own ways. Not everyone knows it.
Elsa! Are you all right? Get away from her! It's all right, Cole. He doesn't want to hurt her. Ira was with us on Okinawa.
What? You know this guy? Don't you remember me, Lieutenant? I remember you. No, I don't. You ordered me to burn that cave, Lieutenant. That cave full of civilians. A hospital.
What is he talking about?
It was war. For God's sake, I can't be held responsible for everything that happened. I don't blame you, Lieutenant. You helped me to help other people.
Ira lost his mind on Okinawa, Princess.
Sheldon asked the doctor to help him get it back. The doctor helped me to find my path. And I helped him to a better life.
Elsa's going to leave now, Ira. She will be all right. You've helped her, too. Get her out of here. Biggs will help. His exit is nearby.
Jack, I need this guy to make the case.
Hasn't this poor bastard given you enough? Get out of here now!
For God's sake, Jack! What are you going to do?
Don't cry, miss. Sergeant Kelso has come to help ease my way. I was proud to serve with you, Jack.
Get out of here, Cole!
Oh, God.
What do we do, Lieutenant? Jesus, look at all the kids! Stop the goddamn screaming! I need to think!
And how do you expect to do that, you fucking maniac? They're burned to a crisp!
Finish them off. Do it humanely. We are leaving this place.
You do it, Phelps! Get your own fucking hands dirty! I'm out of morphine!
Put these people out of their pain. Now! That's an order!
Everyone out of here now. Double time! You two get Lieutenant Phelps to an aid station. Weapons team will be blowing this place in 2 minutes. Everything that happened in here stays in here. Do you hear me? I don't want to ever hear another word about it.
Sheldon. Sheldon shot. Cole.
Killed that man!
He was doing him a favor, Elsa. Cole, up here! I'll get this great. Where are you hurt? The water's rising. You're first. Hand her up. Get out of here! You're not here. I'm not arguing. You're wounded, Jack. Let me help. What are you waiting for? Jump, Cole! Jump for it!
We're gathered here to honor Detective Cole Phelps. Cole Phelps was the best kind of man. Hear, hear. A war hero who led his men with true valor. And through his personal bravery achieved one of his country's highest honors. A cop wrongly accused who never lost his faith in the LAPD and the system.
Man, you belittle his memory.
Elsa.
Get out of my way, Jack. You call yourself his friend.
A detective who fought to expose the evil corruption of the murderous Dr. Fontaine and the rapacious property tycoon Leyland Monroe. Go to her. Will you, Herschel? A reformer
You
who
were never his
recognized
friend,
the need
Jack.
to remove the odd bad apple from a you're department right. made up of good men. Herschel? A man who never gave up.
Yeah, Jack.
Who continued never to his fight enemy. the good fight.
I think you knew that, Jack.
The fight that cost him his own life. A good husband. A good father. And may I say, a good friend.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? We went through all of that, and the fucker died.
Some folk would die for the sake of another. Lay down their life for their
I am not okay. This was a fantastic game. But I am not okay. Fuck. 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 Okay, well that's gonna be it for me. There's a whole hour missing because I was a dumbass. I blame still recovering from surgery and COVID on that.
I love you.
I'll be back on Thursday with some Path of Exile. And then again on Sunday with something. Nope, I'm not okay. appreciate you coming out, hanging out, watching me play video games badly. Total death toll was 4. Well, 5. I will see y'all on Tuesday or Thursday. I appreciate you.